They say money can't buy happiness, and for some, winning the lottery turns out to be more of a curse than a blessing. These are the cautionary tales of lottery winners who hit the jackpot, only to end up broke, alone, or worse. What would you do with millions? For many, it's a dream come true, but the reality can quickly become a nightmare of bad investments, relentless requests for money, and personal struggles. First up is William Bud Post, who won a staggering $16.2 million in the Pennsylvania lottery in 1988. Before he even received his first annual payment, Post had already spent a significant portion of his expected winnings. He bought a restaurant, a used car lot, and even an airplane, despite not knowing how to fly. His troubles didn't stop with lavish spending. A former girlfriend successfully sued him for a share of his winnings, claiming they had an agreement. Even more chilling, his own brother hired a hitman in an attempt to inherit the winnings, a plot that thankfully failed. Within just a few years, Post was deep in debt. He fired a gun at a bill collector, leading to his arrest and further legal troubles. By the time of his death in 2006, he was living on just $450 a month in disability payments, a broken man who once said, "I wish it never happened." It was totally a nightmare. Next, we have the story of Abraham Shakespeare, a man from Florida who won a $30 million lottery jackpot in 2006. As a man with a kind heart and a humble background, he was known for his generosity, often giving money to anyone who asked. This generosity, however, attracted the wrong kind of attention. People lined up outside his home, asking for handouts. He bought a $1 million home, a new car, and gave away a significant portion of his winnings to friends, family, and even complete strangers. His life took a dark turn when he met Doris D.D. Moore. She befriended him, claiming she wanted to write a book about his life. Instead, she gained control of his remaining assets, convincing him to transfer his home and finances into her company's name. In 2009, Abraham Shakespeare disappeared. Moore told his family he had gone away to escape the constant requests for money. But months later, his body was discovered buried under a concrete slab in the backyard of a home Moore had purchased. She was later convicted of his murder and sentenced to life in prison. Then there's the tragic tale of Callie Rogers, who became the UK's youngest lottery winner in 2003. At just 16 years old, she won an incredible £1.9 million. Overwhelmed by her newfound wealth and youth, she embarked on a spending spree. She spent hundreds of thousands on parties, vacations, cars, and gifts for friends and family. The pressure of her wealth was immense, and she struggled with the sudden fame and the constant demands from people around her. She later admitted that the money brought her more misery than happiness, leading to depression and a feeling of emptiness. She was surrounded by people who were only interested in her fortune, leaving her feeling isolated and used. After nearly a decade, her entire fortune was gone. Today, Callie is a mother and works a regular job. She has stated that she is now happier and more content than she ever was as a millionaire, proving that wealth at such a young age can be a heavy burden to bear. Our fourth story is about Jack Whitaker, who was already a successful businessman in West Virginia when he won a record-breaking $314.9 million Powerball jackpot on Christmas Day in 2002. He chose the lump sum payment of $113 million after taxes. Whitaker was known for his immense generosity, donating millions to charities and helping those in his community. He gave money to his church, bought homes and cars for the employees at his company, and set up a charitable foundation. But his good intentions were soon overshadowed by a series of personal tragedies and legal problems. He became a target for thieves, with his car being broken into multiple times and large sums of cash stolen. His relationships with his family strained under the pressure. Tragically, his granddaughter, who received a large allowance from him, fell into a life of substance abuse and was found deceased a few years after the win. Whitaker himself faced numerous lawsuits and personal demons. He lamented that the lottery win was the worst thing that ever happened to him, saying he wished he had torn up the ticket. The immense fortune led to the destruction of his family and his own peace of mind, leaving him a broken man despite his initial wealth. Finally, we look at the story of Evelyn Adams, who won the New Jersey lottery not once, but twice, in 1985 and 1986. Her total winnings amounted to a cool $5.4 million, a massive sum at the time. It seemed like she was the luckiest woman in the world. However, her luck quickly ran out. Adams was overly generous with her friends and family, giving away much of her fortune. She also made a series of poor financial decisions and developed a serious gambling habit, frequenting the casinos of Atlantic City. She lost a significant portion of her winnings on slot machines and risky investments that didn't pay off. Her story is a classic example of how quickly a large fortune can evaporate without proper financial management and discipline. By the early 2000s, Evelyn Adams was completely broke and living in a trailer park. She worked 2 jobs to make ends meet, a stark contrast to her life as a multimillionaire. Her tale serves as a powerful reminder that even winning twice is no guarantee of lasting happiness or financial security. These stories paint a grim picture of what can happen when sudden wealth meets human weakness. The curse of the lottery is a testament to the old saying that money doesn't buy happiness. If you found these stories as fascinating as we did, be sure to subscribe to Facts Repo for more incredible tales and shocking truths. We'll see you in the next video.